What's that? It was that. This Signs are for the conscious mind. Welcome to another episode. We connecting these dots, baby. Yeah. Indigenous American Awareness Part 8. So, in this video, we gonna be connecting the dots physically and with actions and everything. And then I'm gonna show y'all about the Indian Removal Acts and let y'all know a little history on CPS, which is Child Protective Services, and our people. You want to know why they be so quick to take your damn kids from you off of one mistake, black man, black woman? They've been doing it since the 1800s, bro. I'm going to get there. But first, in the beginning of the video, they say our genes and genetics are so strong, so dominant. I'm about to show you how dominant we are. Genes so strong that even in death we still look like our ancestors. This is one reason why they don't want you to grow your natural hair out, because you are a reminder of the fucked up shit they did to your people, to our people. Signs are for the conscious mind. Let's get into it, you heard me? Hey, okay. Now, quick history fact on CPS, and then I'm going to talk about the projects and ghettos and shit like that. Back in the 1800s, our elders, our ancestors, our great-great-grandparents will homeschool us. That's how they kept the traditions and culture alive. CPS was created to split up the families. That's their main goal, is to split up the family. So the CPS was created, and they went out to every indigenous American household who was homeschooling their kids and keeping the culture and tradition alive. They will go there, ask them, why aren't your child in school? They have to go to school, it's by law. And then whatever the answer would be, CPS would take that indigenous child, put them in the system. Now the system is brainwashing the kid into African pseudoscience. And the parents go to jail. They become prisoners of war because we always been at war. You get what I'm saying? So, and a child, if you teach a child to be a servant while he's a child, he will grow up into an adult knowing how to only serve. Now, I've always told my people that the projects, for one, they call it a project for a reason. Y'all are being experimented on. Y'all are experiments, just like a science project, because that's all it is a science project. So projects, ghettos, low-income housing area, the black community, that's one big-ass reservation. You don't believe me? I'm going to show you what a reservation is. Matter of fact, there's a question on Google, historic facts on why reservations are so poor. Listen to the connection. I'm about to post it right about now. So with that being said, the black community is one big ass reservation. You feel me? Calling yourself black is calling yourself Negro in Spanish. So when they came over here and they seen the Indians, they called them what? Negroes, because their skin was black. Not because they was African. They called them Negro, which is Spanish for black. These were black Indians, Negro American. This is black. Negro is Spanish for black. So when they was like Negro American or Negro Indian, they're saying black Indian, you, me. Reservations, black community. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky right now. You got black communities in Iroquois Park, Shawnee Park, Chickasaw Park. Why are they putting the Negro neighborhoods by these parks, which were hunting grounds for our ancestors? Y'all not peeping game. These are reservations. Some of y'all are the Iroquois. Some of y'all are the Shawnee. Some of y'all are the Chickasaw. And then a lot of these names that we be naming our kids aren't even ghetto names. I got a cousin named Shawnee. As in Shawnee. It's spelled different, but when you say Shawnee, Shawnee Indian. It's a tribe. I know black girls named Maya, short for Mayan. Where you think these names is coming from? DNA whole memory, y'all gonna peep game. A lot of y'all women got Sh in the middle of your name, like Shaniqua, Shaquana, or Sharika, or Sh. You know what I'm saying? Those are Arabic names. Sh. Those are Arabic names. These folks got y'all thinking y'all names are ghetto when y'all names are bloodlined and DNA hold memory type of stuff. You feel me? Y'all gonna get this word. Signs are for the conscious mind. Let's go. So now I posted what a slave is. It comes from the Slavs, which is your Ashkenazis, your tribe of Josephat, Josepheth, or whatever, how the fuck you pronounce that shit. And who else? Your just pretty much that, your Anglo-Saxons, those like that. So with that being said, those are the real slaves. You were enslaved. It's a difference between slave and enslaved. You know what I'm saying? And Nat Turner. One thing a lot of y'all miss while doing the history of Nat Turner is that Nat Turner was an enslaved American. Enslaved American. He wasn't a slave. And then he was a black American. What did I tell you the Spanish word for black is? Negro. So therefore, he was a Negro American, which is indigenous American. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to post later the slave charts to show you the difference between an African Negro and an American Negro. Negro only means black. So when they say African Negro, that means an African black. An African that's black, because there are white Africans also. Sounds are for the conscious mind. So then you go to the American Negro, American, which is indigenous American, Negro, black. So the Negro is an adjective that's describing, you feel me? That's describing the title, like African, American, West Indies, etc., etc., etc. That's the title. Negro is the adjective that's describing the person. So Negro means black, American. So if Nat Turner was really an African, he would be considered an African Negro, not an American Negro. Sounds are for the conscious mind. Let's go. I'm about to get ready to end the video right here, but you seen the list. 377,000 Africans came to the United States. So who are the other enslaved indentured servants? And then I bet a lot of y'all don't know one of the reasons why they don't mention Nat Turner's father, Benjamin Turner, is because Benjamin Turner was one of the black Republicans. Remember I posted the 1800 first black Republicans? His father was a black Republican, and he was a Native American at that. 1830s. All Negro, which is what I told y'all Negro was, Republic. And his father was a Native American. Reading is fundamental. I'm going to post a picture. Matter of fact, here go his father right here. Signs are for the conscious mind. I'm going to holler at y'all on part 9. We're going to dig deep into all this. Real quick, when you do the research on Benjamin Turner, Nat Turner, and Nancy Turner, they're going to tell you that his father raped his mother and all this shit just to push the narrative that Native Americans owned slaves and raped folks, woo, woo. But that ain't true. His father pulled a Django. His father was a runaway slave who later became one of the first black Republican Party members. He was a runaway slave. So if he was a runaway slave and his mother was a slave, Connect the dots and dodge the hijack of these stories. You heard me? Signs are for the conscious mind. You did? His father was a Native American and first black Republican. So if they got a picture of his daddy from the 1800s, where's Nat Turner's real picture at? They always giving you these drawings of him, but they gave you a real picture of his father, though. You not African, big dog. You not African, sis. You indigenous Americans, and it shows in your actions and in your DNA all day, every day. You just got to pay attention, peep game, listen to the jewels and gems that's being given to you from the ancestors in the universe. Signs are for the conscious mind. Enjoy y'all day. Stay vibrating high. Stay meditating. Stay vibrating on peace and prosperity and abundance. I'm going to holler at y'all on part 9.